Do you still get recognized on the street as a Squire Shop?
Well,
If they hear the name, do they recognize the name?
People everywhere. I've lived part-time in California, and I was running for a board down there. Ran about against Sunrise Golf and Country Club, and I ran about against, it's a big area, and ran against about 6 to 7 people. And I've been living there off and on for many years and just kept everything. I didn't belong to the club particularly. I helped support it, but I didn't belong to it that much or ran around, and nobody really knew who I was. Put my name up, ran for the board, and it asked for your history, and I said had bought land and did things around Seattle, and I also had a chain of about 40 retail stores called the Squire Shop. Well, when they counted the votes, I got 3/4 of the votes out of 7. And the people came up, you owned the Squire Shop? Oh, I used to shop there. My kids bought there, and on and on and on. So, yes, do I get recognized? I went to Spain one time, the island of Ibiza, and went through a little outside type of mall area and spotted a shop there, and I walked in, and the guy had beautiful. I said, just you got a beautiful store here. It explains itself. And I said, do you have other stores? And they had them in 2 or 3 other places, London, and they had them in France. And I said, well, the owner ever come here? Oh, he says the owner's in the back room. He's visiting here. And so he brought him. He came out, and I met him, and I said, well, I expect some French guy or something. And I said, well, where'd you get this idea? And he said, well, I went to school in Eugene, Oregon. I said, well, yeah, I know Eugene, Oregon real well. And he said there was a store there that was called the Squire Shop. And he said, it was so fascinating to me, that's where I got my theory to open this store. And he said, and I said, well, here I am, 40,000 miles away from home, and everywhere you go, mention the word Squire Shop. My grandson, he's in a business of washing windows, and he wears a Squire hat and a shirt everywhere he goes. And the people go, how did you know the Squire Shop? How can you wear that? And he said, my grandfather owns it. And he said, you can't believe how many people work for you and how many people know you and all that. And I'm sure Dave Herensberger and all of them get the same kind of thing from. And the Hydro was a big asset as well.
Wow, awesome.